What's up, everyone? It's a beautiful spring day out here. I am at Legion State Park in Louisville, Mississippi at the Big Iron Disc Golf Course. I'm going to be playing the longs today. And someone mentioned the idea a few weeks ago of playing a one disc only round out here. So I thought that I would give it a shot. I'm going to be throwing, this is a Opto Glimmer Ice Explorer as my one disc. I put a lot of thought into what I wanted to throw. I went back and forth between the mid-range and the fairway driver a lot. Because you do need some distance out here, but there's a lot of like little technical controlled shots. So this is a pretty neutral Explorer. I'm going to give it a try today. Obviously, putting and up shots are maybe going to be a struggle, but I think this will be a really good disc to be driving off the tee with. It's probably my favorite fairway in the bag. I'm hoping I don't lose it in the water. If I do have a backup. But with that, we'll jump right on into it with hole one. So hole one is a par 4, about 500 feet. It goes up through this fairway and turns left, and then the fairway kind of splits, and you can go one of two ways. I'll probably be trying to go the right side of that split fairway here, and my goal for today is probably just to shoot about par. I think I can definitely do that if I'm playing good. It's really just going to come down to, you know, I probably won't be making a whole lot of long putts, so we'll give it a shot. Yeah, that's in a really good spot. This turned out to be a really good shot. I've got a little backhand hyzer right up to the right side, so just like we were hoping for. A little out of breath, had to run back to my car and get a mini. All right, I skipped a little long, but we should have a putt. I actually skipped a good bit longer than I thought here. Nice little birdie on one. Putts just like a judge. Hole two is another par 4. This one's pretty tight. You're really trying to get up to the top of this hill moving right, and then it's another straight shot to the basket. It's not too bad to go straight after you get to the top of the hill, so I might do that. I might try a forehand here. I don't think I've ever forehanded this before, so we'll see. That should be good. This is one of the best shots I've ever thrown here. We're right in the middle, looking up at the baskets at the end of that hill, right at the top. I think we can go backhand. That's it. Might be a little long again. This is actually really good. Wow. 2 down through 2. What a start. Hole 3 here, it's like 360 feet, dead straight. Pretty much just going right down the middle gap here. And if I fade out early, that's okay, because getting hole 2 was a bonus. It didn't fade out early, but it's short. See, I'm right in that range here where it's like, do I want to run this? Because it's going to get on a lot of hyzer because it's a fairway driver. Or do I want to just lay it up? I think I'm going to run this one, see what the disc does, and I might be laying these up for the rest of the round. All right, well that was definitely more of a layup than a real run. Take a little par on 3, 2 down through 3. This one's kind of hard to film. There's a drop off right behind the basket my camera's sitting in right now. Par 3, 350 downhill and to the right. Kind of an awkward shot for this. I think I'm going to try the forehand. Oh, I caught one of those trees. Nice. I'm really liking this on forehand. It's actually pretty comfortable. Okay, hole 5 here I'm a little nervous about. It's 220 straight uphill, and like, fairway driver just ain't it on this. We'll see, we'll see. Turn. Yeah, this one, hole 5 here, was one of them that I was kind of like, okay, maybe I could go mid here. I usually throw a putter here, but it's just a little too short to, I guess I could have thrown more of a flex. That would have been better. But that higher speed on this real touchy little short shot, I'm lucky to be up here to where I can probably get a par still. That one got me. Still got a little comebacker for my bogey. Nice. I definitely could have gotten a par there. I rushed that a little bit. Well, a bogey there puts us back at 1 down. That's all right. We're at hole 6 here, 330 feet, kind of a hyzer. That sign is not a Mando, it's just pointing to where the basket is. I'm going to drop this on a lot of hyzer and just try to get a little skip up towards the basket. I think that's okay. Might be a little short left. Well, that's a park job if I've ever seen one. That definitely makes up for the little bogey on the last hole. So that'll put us 2 down through 6. Let's see if I can grab this with my tripod. Oh shoot. There we go. Okay, on the hole 7, I might have to get down here because, again, my camera's kind of on a backdrop behind the tee pad. 550 par 4. We're shooting out this gap and trying to get right, and then we got a straight shot up to the basket. I usually like to throw a little backhand putter down there, but I think today my only option is going to be forehand this. Try to bite that corner, and if I can get a par here, I'll be really happy. This is a tough hole, even with a full bag. Ooh. Yeah, I threw that way too hard. Okay, well, where I'm at right now is way off deep on the backside of the fairway you're trying to get to here on hole 7. Pretty much what I got is a pitch out up to the fairway, try to get a par from there. We'll see. Well, that little pitch out left us with pretty straight shot up to the basket. The hill acts as a backstop, so I can get pretty aggressive here. Par still in play. Hopefully we get par. Ooh. Question is, do I want to go highs around this pole, or do I want to go left side, a little flex? I think left side. Turn. Oh. Got a little tap in bogey here, put us back at 1 under par. Hole 8 here, it's 330 feet. Big water carry. A lot of times I like to play the hyzer all the way over the water, come in behind that big tree that's right on the edge of that left side bank. Today, I'm going to try going straight at it up the left side. There's a gap, kind of straight gap up the left side. Kind of brings the water out of play. Really don't want to lose my 1 disc. So, I'll probably come up a little short. That's usually what happens going fairway here, but hopefully we can at least have a look. I saw it roll down that hill. Hopefully it's still safe. All right, well, we did in fact land in bounds. I'll bring the camera down here to show. I think he promised us landed in bounds. Somehow we got lucky. Water might be down or something, but that is an inbound shot. Par on hole 8 there. Okay, well, we're one down through hole 8 on to hole 9. Finish up the front 9 here. 345, slightly uphill. Wind's starting to pick up on me a little bit. But this is usually what I throw on this tee pad, so I'm excited for this shot. It's one of my favorite holes. Headwind left to right. Hold that and get down. A little short. Didn't want to turn it over. Usually on this hole, I try to start that thing a little more on the left side, move it left to right, but it felt like kind of a headwind left to right now. and I know the right side is jail on this hole, so I just figured play it safe. Gave it a good run. I just didn't put enough power behind it. Oh well. All right. 1 down through 9. So hole 10 here, this is the only par 5 on the course. It goes pretty straight for a good while, and then it cuts right, then it kind of cuts right again. It's like a J-shaped hole. I'm just trying to keep it straight, keep it in the middle off this tee shot, and see what we got from there. Turn. Didn't turn. Okay, because of where this is, I'm not sure if I'll be able to film the entire flight like from behind me. So just bear with me here. You might lose it once it gets around that corner, if I even get around the corner. Well, this shot here isn't bad. The basket's kind of, you have to look kind of through these trees here on this corner, so I've got to go around all that stuff. From where I'm at, I might try to get aggressive because I think I've got a little tailwind, so I'll try to go for the basket, but this would probably just be a little like forehand chip, but I'm going to try the backhand. Probably a really good tree because I did not put enough on that. Just going to lay this up and take a par. Nice. Hole 11's another par 4. It kind of bends left the entire way down to the basket. I'm going to be throwing this on like a hyzer, flip up to flat, and then try to let it fade. Never try to get it over to the right here. Just going to try to stay on the inside of this fairway the whole way. Oh my gosh. It was like a foot off of being perfect. That first shot took a pretty bad kick, but I think we've got a chance for a par here off a little forehand up shot. Dang, man. Got like 25 footer here. What a putt. Well, that was a really good par save. Still 1 down through 11 on to hole 12. Straight shot right down the hill. I've got the backstop of the hill behind the basket, so I can hit this pretty hard, just try to hit this gap. just like that. Nice. It's a good birdie to get going into the next one. Puts us 2 under. Okay, hole 13. It is 530-foot par 4. It goes up, turns left the entire way. I'm playing this for par today pretty much, unless I have just a phenomenal drive. You can't go in the left side. You'd rather be 100 feet right than 5 feet left. So I'm going to try to hit this hard, get it turning over to the right side. Hope I don't get a kick, and I'd rather, like I said, be in the right side. Totally okay with that. I can't put this on hyzer and go left. Okay. It's actually got a really good ways up here. This is more than what I was trying to bite off, and I got a really fortunate kick to the left at the end of the flight that put me right here on the fairway. I think this is the first time though that I've had this like right on 200-foot up shot. So I think I'm going to try to go with like a slow flex instead of just like a line drive, maybe forehand. I haven't looked at the lie yet. Right on the trunk. Par though, for sure. Another little 25-footer here. Woo-hoo-hoo! The one disc only birdie on 13 is crazy. Well, that birdie's going to put us at 3 down. This is better than I really thought it would be. Hole 14 here, pretty straight shot if you got like a straight forehand. I think, man of the people here, I think I'm going to throw a little Tomahawk here, just because this is actually my Tomahawk disc too. So I'll let you see how it flies, and we'll see if I can get at least a par, hopefully. I'm going to go low Tomahawk. Right in the middle of the fairway. This putt's probably coming in around 40 feet. I think I'm just going to lay it up. Got the bumblebees out. Ugh. Okay, we're 3 down through 14, going into hole 15, another par 4. This will be a really nice get before hitting those last 3 holes. It's a straight shot out the gap that needs to end right, and then you really want it to fade pretty far downhill, and then you got a straight up shot to the basket. It's a lot harder than I just made it sound, but that's kind of goes here and goes that way. So forehand off this tee. Nice tailwind. Oh. A little too much flex on that. I'm at the very bottom of the ditch. Got a pretty much straight shot up to the basket through this left side. No. That was bad. That's set. That should be a par. Okay, I'm fine with a par there. All right, 3 down through 15, got 3 holes left to play. Downhill, 320 it says. If I throw this, I think I'm going long OB, and you know my forehand ain't good enough. So I think we're gonna hit a little tomahawk again, man of the people. I know that's what y'all like to see. Oh, there's a car coming, hold up. Well, they're parking. Oh baby, it's like parked. Maybe not parked. I think that's my first tomahawk off the tee birdie, probably since like I started playing and was actually throwing tomahawks. That felt really good. That's 4 down. Hole 17 here, par 4, 575. You're trying to push pretty straight off this tee, trying to push that right side tree line the whole way, try and get down there pretty far. I might honestly try to play this one a little short of the mouth down there and just be able to pitch around up through that mouth for a 4. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little short left. Liked it out of my hand. The distance here actually turned out fine. I did end up a little left though. Oh, we got a leaner. Leaner for par on 17. Landed in a really good spot here. I mean, this alone would make a really pretty disc golf hole, just as a little par 3. I made it over the big lake. There's a little drop off right here with water in it. Make it over that. We should have a par and be a good day. Yes. Push. Got a long putt for birdie too. Oh, birdie on 18. Okay, well that has me finishing the day out at 4 under par. That is a really good round for one disc only. Again, this is a Opto Glimmer Ice Explorer. 7502 is the flight numbers on that. Kristen Tar Grand Slam. It was a really good round. Honestly, I putted a lot better than I thought I would with this, but we really didn't have any like testers. There's one on 9, which I shorted that one. And we got a few good breaks, a few good kicks. Good kick on 13, staying dry on 8 was good. So things really kind of worked together to make it a good round, but I felt like I was throwing the disc well. I didn't have many errant tee shots, so I was able to scramble pretty good and turned it into a really, really good day. So I'm really happy with that. I think I'll be throwing this a lot more, especially on forehand. I really enjoyed throwing those straight, like little flip up forehands with this, which is a shot I've been missing in my bag recently. So yeah, this worked really well. I'm really happy with how I shot, and hopefully I'll be putting another video out soon. I don't know if it'll be out here or somewhere else, but thank y'all for watching.